Hi everyone, and welcome to Digital 100. I'm your host Patrick Wagner, and this is episode number 3, Two-Factor Authentication. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about 2FA. We're switching a little bit about the order here, but I think it's probably the best thing to do once we've upped our password game. Now's the right time to be adding a second layer of authentication to secure our accounts. So let's get started. So let's look at last episode and password security, because I want to make sure you've done this first before we go forward. Make sure you've created a phrase-based password. Secure your banking, smartphone, email, Apple, Google accounts, your router and internet access, and then change all your other passwords as well. Revoke any API access between your social media accounts. Step 2, create a password logbook. Buy one, create one. Store your passwords and all your login information, including your second level answers there. Number 3, store this password book in a safe. Make sure you buy or have a waterproof and fireproof safe. Store a photocopy off-site of this password book in a safety deposit box as well. This becomes more and more important as you deal with financial information as well. Step 4, complete this for all of your accounts. Once you've done, we'll return for additional security measures for anything that's financial or has some sort of security data. So today, as you can see, we're going to go over 2FA. As we talked about, what is 2FA? It's basically just two forms of authentication. So in most cases, everybody's used to applying and putting their username and passwords and getting into their account. With 2FA, you need a secondary device or a secondary PIN code or token that gets generated. So you'll use your username, your password, and then this token in order to gain access. The other interesting thing is if someone tries to log into your account and you have 2FA enabled and they don't have this additional token or code, you get a warning saying, guess what? Someone tried to access your account. And that sometimes on its own is great to know. Why do I need it? Well, like I said, it ensures you are most likely the only person accessing your account. It also ensures remote hackers have a much more difficult time accessing your information. So 2FA's popular options are the Google Authenticator. And basically how it works is you install the app. When you go to turn on 2FA, you're given a QR code and a secret key. Both are the same, and any of these authenticator programs allow you to either scan a QR code or enter this secret key. Once that's entered, it uses the time on your device to generate this token number for you. Make sure you back up the secret key. I put this into our password book because you're going to need it. If you ever lose your phone or have a problem, you're going to use this key to generate your token again and gain access. Also, make sure the phone time or the time on your phone is 100% accurate. There are other options that are really good. Authly.com is a fantastic app and is used by Gemini Exchange, and I think that's one of the even better ones that are out there. Some of the other ones that we looked at and are available are the YubiKey and the RSA key. A lot of corporations use RSA keys, and I'm sure you're very familiar with those. And so that 6-pin just changes every 60 seconds. The YubiKey allows you to have a physical key or requires this physical key to be used to log into, let's say, your Gmail or other accounts. And without it, you would not be able to log in. There's no number to input. It's actually the key gets generated and submitted through this USB. Google also has some other additional two-step verification process in their Google app that would require you to actually say yes or no if it's you on your phone on top of entering any additional codes. I don't recommend using 2FA via SMS because SMS is not secure. You have a high probability of having your phone number hacked, and if all your 2FA numbers are going to that number, it really opens up and makes you not secure. So beware, don't lose your 2FA key. Make a backup of your 2FA key in your password log, because without this, it may take you weeks, if not months, or you may not be able to regain access at all to some of your accounts. More so for financial and more so in the crypto space. Everywhere else where there's real customer service and customer service numbers, as long as your information is correct on your account, it should probably take you only a few days. In the crypto space though, and I've had this personally happen to me where I lost my 2FA after I walked into a pool to grab a kid and my phone died and I did not have the proper backups, and it took me weeks and months to regain access to my accounts. So that's why I'm doing this video, to hopefully prevent you guys from having to go through this process. So here is the process laid down really simply. Step 1, make sure all your accounts are up to date, latest info, contact details. Step 2, download an Authenticator app like Google Authenticator, install it. Step 3, when adding any 2FA to your Authenticator app, make sure you write down the digital key in your password logbook. The only other thing I would add to that is sometimes I use a backup smartphone and I'll automatically put the 2FA into both my active phone and my backup phone and my password log. So I jumped the gun there. Step 4, use a backup smartphone and add all your 2FA token information there as well as your backup. Step 5, test your 2FA login to ensure it's working and move on to your next account. So 2FA helps limit remote access to your account, requiring you to enter the 2 passwords, which also alerts you if someone's trying to access your account. 2FA is not the end-all and be-all, and it does not guarantee you the highest level of safety. I think at this point, 2FA is more like the bare minimum of safety that you should be doing on all of your accounts. And then we'll deal with some higher security stuff for accounts that actually have financial information or the ability to transact financially. So the next episode, we will go into safeguarding all your accounts, and we will talk about what the additional safety measures are for both online and offline accounts to enhance the security beyond just having a good password or 2FA. There's plenty of other little security measures that we can do to enhance our account safety, and we'll make sure we cover those in the next episode. Thanks very much, everybody, and have a great day.